Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are doing well. I have taught different things about Python programming languages in the first lecture. I have told you the different application where Python programming has been used in it. So far we have started learning how to use Python programming languages and in which application Python programming languages use, such as web application, application and machine learning. Now this is the lecture where you are looking for the introduction to Python programming languages. All of you are doing well. Now if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, just click on the bell icon and subscribe my channel. Now if we move towards Python, introduction to Python programming languages. Python programming languages was created at Vendosen and released in 1991. And on my laptop screen I have told you about Python invention. Now if I told you about why Python programming is so much different from other, I think it is introduction languages, so I don't want this lecture to be boring, so I will start it with the advantages of Python programming languages, why Python programming is widely used. First of all, this is the type of language that is very similar to the human language, that easily understood by human. For example, if I am talking to someone and he know what I am talking to it, then this is the readability that he is talking with me. Similarly is the case with Python programming languages. It is much friendly with human use. It is a great choice for a beginner. In the slide shown above, it is increase the readability of some person. Same is the case with versatility. It is in the last lecture I have told you about it is used in different applications. For example, web application, different task performance web application, app applications, as well as machine learning. It is the type of a platform being used in different platforms. For example, it is used in Windows, Macintosh operating system and Linux. Similarly is the case with its extensive use of libraries. No other programming languages has more libraries that Python programming language have. For example, for web development we have 3 to 4 libraries. For application development we have 3 to 4 libraries. Similarly is the case of for learning artificial intelligence, which is so much widely used here, has so many libraries used in Python programming language. Similar is the case if we talk about Python syntax. Python syntax is so much easy as compared to other programming languages. That is the why it is most widely used in this form. There is more the disadvantage I can say in the Python programming language is indentation. For indentations, we have to so much carefully observe that if we do not do the indentations, which we will do in the next coming lectures, then there will create errors in it. Similarly is the case with variable naming. I am open in laptop. Lower and uppercase letter with the help of with underscore will be a great naming convention. In the third case, function defining. Function defining means that for whenever you creating a function in Python programming language, you have to use a keyword which is called def. For example, in C++, if you have studied C++ Python language, you use void and int with the function and the type of data type used in it. But in Python programming language, you use def. Now if we talk about the different data type being used in Python programming languages, the first data type we use in numbers. Numbers can be of numeral amount. Numbers can be integers, numbers can be floating point, number can be long functions. If we talk about the long integers, then we use long numbers. We will studying all the type of data type in this number function. Similarly is the case with integers and strings and character. If we want to import a large amount of sentence or some name or any naming conventions that are alphabetical, then we are going to study string data type in it. The third data type, if we want to store large amount of data, if you have studied C++ programming languages, we have studied array. Array is an example, is list in Python programming language. These are both are the same things. If we want to store large amount of data, for example, I want to store the name of the student with their marks then I will using list and dictionary data type. These are the order collection of data of the same type. The same type means that if one list consists of all the integer, then these all the numbers should be an integer, not be the string or boolean expressions. The next big thing we are studying in Python programming language is the variable declaration. These types of things are very much important in Python programming language. For example, if you want to declare a number which is a is equal to 5, that before using into you have to declare it with same data type. If you are using with integer, then you have to use according to that integer. For example, if you want to concatenate that integer with something, then you have to use that kind of data type. The next thing is Python operators. Python operators means that the type of functions you are performing or playing with certain things. For example, if you want to add something or subtract something, multiply or divide, then you have to using arithmetic operator. If you have to doing some logical comparison between some things, for example, 2 digits, if 5 is greater than 3, that you are using greater operator of comparison. Similarly is the case with logical and assignment operators. Logical operator mean that something is going to be true or false. If something is true, for example, I am going with the condition that 5 is greater than 3 and it is returning me true, then it is a logical equivalence true. For an assignment operator being used in Python programming means that the condition should be what we are doing with certain thing. For example, if I declare an integer a is equal to 5 and I want to do some increment in it, the type of increment we are doing in it is said to be in Python assignment operators. The last thing we are going to study in the language in this lecture is if-else condition. If-else condition mean that the one condition need to be satisfied. If first doesn't satisfy, then the second have to be satisfied. For example, for entering two numbers, for example, integer 1 and 2, I will in if condition I will check that if a is greater than b, then if will run and else will terminate. If all of the condition, for example, if elif condition all are terminating, not going to true, then else had to be true. No condition in the else condition, so else will definitely run. These are the things we are going to run in Python programming languages. All the coding part we are doing. This course, I think you are a little bit bored about this course in this lecture because all of the I am explaining through slides. But in the upcoming lecture, we are going to install Python programming language in your computers. We will install Visual Studio in your computers, and then we will start beginning coding with Tokir. Till then, Allah Hafiz.